Are you working toward that next technological leap? Then let Ryu...
For yourself?
Fill out an application here.
Stop in the name of the law!
We've got you covered.
All right, don't stand there looking stupid. Everything's going to hell and Delgado needs you in operations. Please don't tell me you actually believe that was everything SysDef had. Wake the hell up! Ikande's throwing everything he's got at us, but we're planning on pushing his sorry ass all the way back to Jemison. That is, unless you want to keep standing here talking while the Vigilance puts its crosshairs on us.
Good day.
Bring them on. This stuff doesn't stand a chance against.
I don't know if you've heard, but SysDef's decided to pay us a little visit. And they're all smelling fleet. So when the next attack comes, we're gonna need every last jump.
This day just keeps getting
Is theirs.
Is that it? That is Grixis' legacy? Dios mío. I can't believe it's right here. Jazz, fire up the analyzer. Can you confirm?
It's true. You were right all along, Del.
You know, there were moments, doubts. I almost stopped believing it was real, that I was chasing ghosts. But then came that day on Subarov, and everything changed. And now, here it is. Grixis' legacy. Our future. Of that, there can be no doubt. This day will go down in history. And so will you. But it's not over yet. Now, only one thing stands in our way. The Vigilance. Speak of the devil. Jazz, what is the situation?
Looks like Ikande is starting to move.
Typical SysDef. The sharks are so bloodthirsty, they won't even give us time to bask in the moment. Ikande doesn't give a damn. He doesn't need the legacy. He's just terrified what we'll do with all the credits. That is, if we survive this encounter and get to spend them. Those first few SysDef ships were only scouts, trying to confuse us and probe our defenses.
Which means they're playing it smart. They're gonna try to take out our defensive batteries before bringing in their big guns.
The batteries are the only thing we have with enough electromagnetic firepower to punch through the Vigilance's hardened shielding. We lose those batteries, we lose everything. Precisely, so we can't afford to screw this up. Jazz, lay the plan out for us.
We're gonna hold the fort here while you hop back into your bird and head for those defensive batteries. For optimal firing coverage, we're keeping them far from the key and each other. So you'll have to jump to each one individually.
You see any SysDef ships get within pissing distance of the batteries, you take them out. In the meantime, we'll secure Grixis' legacy here and have Shinya begin cracking the encryption right away. I don't care what you think. Now that the legacy is here, I'm not letting it slip through my fingers. Receiving a cut of those credits is the only thing that is convincing the fleet's captains that it's worth risking their own lives to defend the key.
Hey, if it's any help, you can count on one hell of a party when you get back.
Amen, Jazz. Once the batteries are online, we will start our attack of the Vigilance. We'll tear apart the shield, board the ship, and bring Ikande to his knees. Then you have your orders. Oh, and one last thing before you go. In preparation for the attack, Ikande arrested some of our people. While you're aboard the Vigilance, you might want to spring them from the brig. All right, that's it. If you have any questions, now's the time. Otherwise, good luck.
Damn Sysdef couldn't just leave us alone, could they?
Releasing ship from dock. Done. We are now free to move among the stars.
Data battery is down. This gas must have knocked something loose. Find me some time to do a remote fix, will ya?
Crimson Fleet. This is Commander Ikande of the UC Vigilance. Surrender and prepare to be boarded.
You heard him. C-Step's here for a visit. All ships, show him how we do things around here!
Failure is a forward weapon.
times. It's good to be back. Hey, now that wasn't by choice. Besides, I was still making a little bit of extra cash until you stumbled aboard a siren and mucked it all up. Go on, go on. You work your magic, and I'll take my pick of the cargo here.
Saved your ass again. I should start charging you for my help. Compliments don't pay the bills. Just remember how helpful I was when you and Delgado gave me my cut of Crix's legacy. Anyway, I'll clear out the rest of this bay. You better get going.
Engineering section is just... Go, go, go!
Smoke detected in primary life support. Oxygen at 20.5% and falling.
Watch my back!
on deck 3, sealing bulkhead 9, 12, 14.
Over here! Hurry!
Hey! There you are! This is a far cry from enforcing debts in Sidonia, am I right? Damn right, it's good to see me. I'm about to hook your sorry ass up a second time. So, section ahead's a bit tricky. Comm chatter says SysDef's about to hit us with a squad of heavily armed troops. I've hacked all their bots and turrets to give us some backup, or if you want to move fast, I can find you a way around instead. How you want to play this? Haul behind you, biter robots. I'll get the door. If you keep quiet enough, they'll never know you were here.
Abandon ship. I repeat, abandon ship.
Allow the Vigilance to fall into the hands of the Crimson Fleet.
Why are you even bothering to talk? We should drop this asshole right now.
Lower your weapon, Jillian.
Are you out of your mind? Why?
It would be pointless. I have activated the Vigilance's self-destruct. It won't be long before this ship and everyone who remains aboard are going to be incinerated. I am not killing anyone. The destruction of this vessel and the deaths of everyone aboard falls on your shoulders. Whatever caused you to side with these lawless pirates, I hope it was worth it. Because I need you to look me in the eye and tell me what motivates a person to cast aside all of their morals. Like the circumstances you've created here, I think you owe me that much. Such an obvious answer. I am honestly surprised. It amazes me that despite how much you have seen people suffer for the sake of wealth, you still chose it as your primary motivation. In light of what's about to happen to us, I suppose it doesn't matter. And why would I do that? Ironic that the one who tarnishes my legacy tries to appeal to it. But this doesn't mean you're wrong. You win. I've cancelled this self-destruct. You won't have any resistance from myself or Lieutenant Toft.
Ship's no longer docked. We're free.
Holy shit, man, we did it! We planted a flag on the goddamn Vigilance.
I'm good want to celebrate with a bottle of grog. The chunks I can eat.
That's one hell of a souvenir you got there.
Way to stick it to those system clowns, Rook.
That is disgusting.
Yeah! You son of a bitch, you did it! You actually pulled it off!
Oh my god, Nave, you're so full of shit. Yeah, sure. I seem to remember your rant about that lousy Rook and how you were gonna off that loser and take their ship. No?
Both of you, cut the crap and let me talk. All right, look, I'm terrible at this crap, so I'm going to spare all of us the stupid speeches and make this short. When I took over around here, things were looking grim. We were hanging on by a thread. The only thing that kept the fleet intact was the promise that I'd find Crix's legacy and put us back on top. At the time, I was full of shit. I didn't know how the hell I was gonna make that happen. And as the years passed, my words started to wear.
We lost a lot of good people because they thought Dale was chasing ghosts.
She's right. That thread I was talking about, it frayed. Badly. But when you found that recording on Suvorov, the hunt reignited. You gave us the courage we needed to hold fast. Now that his legacy is where it belongs, we can become the pirates Crix always meant us to be. Thanks to you. Well. You've certainly learned to fit right in.
What? No extra cut for the humble mechanic that made all of this possible?
Oh my god, lady, give us a break.
All right, let's get down to business. You want your money, and you're going to get it. A lot of it.
The hell with that. Haven't you learned anything? Demand the largest cut.
No, spread the wealth. I'll take a bigger share. That's fine by me.
Okay, let's get this done. Before you head out and get drunk at the Nova, I want you to remember one thing. The fleet always comes first. There are still jobs to run, things to steal, and places to wreck. So celebrate, get wasted, then get back out there and make us some money.
That was some battle. I've got goosebumps.
You should have seen me. I took out 3 of the
Well,
System
it isn't
suckers
the-
in one
Just gotten a new shipment. bet I have some. I told you that gun would suit you.
No brainer.
Imagine how
Sure, I got something to.
You bought the whole
Hi,
suit.
I'm here.
Huh?
You want to survive? Let's get you set up.
Yeah,
Stay safe out
but
there.
it was TK's armor that
We
gave
took
me the
them
confidence to
sisters,
charge
and you
right
led
in.
the way.
See, it was money well spent. You might even say.
I get
each
it.
other.
Just to make it quick. Wow, TK. I guess you aren't a complete waste of space after all.
We really did it, didn't we?
Need something?
Do you have time to talk? I had a favor to ask.
You know where to find me.
got anything you need to offload? Anything I can help you with? Sure, how about it? you were able to land it, so I'm sure whatever's broken can be fixed.
Always good to speak with a friend.
Greetings, Captain.
How can I assist?
Time to talk? You know where to find me.
fire.
You are entering United Colony space. Maintain course and prepare to be scanned. Scan complete. Go ahead and land. Aha! The eyes open to you, Constellation. This is Constellation Star Station LO-868. Welcome aboard. Got your ping loud as a bell. Eyes ready to let you aboard.
Air pressure, seals, ship integrity.
How can I be of service, Captain?
Sore. Spend so much time looking at the scans. I can... And the darkness gets lit just the candle more.
Hey, have you... Been up to the eye recently?
Haven't gone up there.
Sorry. Haven't catch the glint of one yet.
Oh, I just don't know how he does it.
Oh.
Up there all
Interesting.
alone for so long.
Hey,
Some
good to
people
see
love
you.
that kind of space. Pun intended. It's been quieter around here ever since Vladimir went to live on the... Hi, full time.
I'd like to talk to you about something when you have the chance.
Forgot to check the math on a few equations. The brain's long gone.
Now, this is a surprise. Tell me. You can't take it with you, as the saying goes. That's why I didn't want to go. Now, I know the Unity was our goal all along in this endeavor, but... well, it's still there. Welcome back.
I'm up for a little adventure.
Sorry, haven't...
I know everyone's excited by the artifacts, but we need to be as effective as possible.
If you are free soon, could we talk? If there is something I can do, please, say so. All those credits, and you just handed them over to the Crimson Fleet. That is possibly the stupidest thing I have heard you say. Perhaps that is so, but you would not be the one responsible. You cannot argue that it would happen anyway, therefore you are absolved. You have potentially endangered so many other pilots across the settled systems. Are you not at all concerned about them? Clearly not. There are few easy choices in life, but I believe this was easier than most. At least you see it now. If only you had seen it sooner. I cannot tell you what to do, nor force... Something important, or just conversation? Oh no, you are not getting out of this so easy. Not when we are right in the middle of something. A pleasure. Not a chance. We have far too...
Shaggy yet? Tough as it
You're
comes,
here about
I
the
over
bloodstain.
everything.
I'll get to it when I get... You ain't here looking for Erin. She is. I ain't likely to forget you anytime soon. I heard ya, ain't deaf. She didn't ruin Erin's life enough the first time, huh? Back for more? Did she tell you what she did to him? How she left him bleeding on some godforsaken rock in the middle of nowhere? Ha, forgive me if I don't take you at your word. Erin sat in that corner for years, scared of his own shadow, convinced the damn zealots were coming back to finish the job. The few credits he had to rub together, wouldn't trust anyone that walked. If either of you cared, you wouldn't just... Erin ain't been in here for almost a year. It was the closest I'd seen him to happy. You mean, did he blame you? That's what you... I know guilt when I see it. No. Believed you were one of the good ones, right up until the... I know what you are. You take your holier-than-thou bullshit and your great serpent and shove... Well, this has been so... You see Erin, you tell him I got a bottle of his favorite stashed away if he ever shows up.
Walk 2 steps without running.
We have something to go on, at least. I am grateful. And yet it is my past we are trying to clear up. That is... It means a lot. I'm eager to reach Hyla too, and speak to Erin. Perhaps there is something we can do to help him. Provide him a sense of safety. We will speak again. Again, we are triumphant. Always worth checking. Never know what you might find in their pockets.
Run from me, will you?
I thought I saw something. I need to be sure. I don't know what to say. I thought there would be a chance to speak to him. To make amends. Or at least to hear him curse me for leaving him. I was prepared to accept that. I did not think I would find him like this. At least these vermin didn't get him. He's been gone for... Oh, clearly it's been some time. Look around. There will be correspondence from Jada Wong. I am sure of it. This cannot all be for nothing. You found something. Please, let me see it. I should have guessed. Jada was always the one to run towards trouble. Of course she would still be doing it now. In her own way. Crazy might be a bit extreme, but I cannot entirely disagree. Jada was younger than some of the other smugglers we contracted. There was concern she would be unreliable. As time went on, we called on her more and more often, eventually relying on her almost exclusively. She was sharp, a skilled pilot and very, very determined. Always talking about her big plans for retirement, how she would live like a queen. I am not surprised that she would desire revenge. But to go this far, we need to find her. But before we go, I have discovered something else. And I do not know what to make of it. Aaron was composing a reply to Jada, but never sent it. It reads as if he was expecting the Zealots to find him. That they knew where to look for him. His fears were well-founded, if the Zealots did indeed come for him. What bothers me, though, is that he mentions a name he should not know. Tomisar Kadik. Nor should you. For all of my assignments in the settled systems, Tomisar has been my link to House Barun. From him, I have received my orders, and he is the person to whom I have reported my success. He does not work with anyone outside House Barun, and I am the only one who knows how and where to find him. Aaron should never have heard of him. It is hardly that simple. We must first make sure that Jada is safe, and perhaps she will be able to shed light on this. Let us head for the den. Always a satisfying moment to return to your ship.
do for you?
How about my...
I understand this station was once quite the luxurious place for UC military commanders.
Haven't seen you around here
Based on
before.
what I see,
Welcome
I
to
find
the
that very
den.
hard to believe.
Reina Marquez. I head up the Vanguard station here. If you've got business with the Vanguard, I hope you ran it through MAST first. If not, you probably made a long jump for nothing. Wang? Really? There are at least 3 other pilots based out of here I'd expect to receive complaints about first. Before we get started, I have to inform you there's a formal review process for the Vanguard, so don't expect any action for a while, okay? Now, what is the nature of your complaint? Oh, okay. Sorry. Force of habit, I suppose. Jada isn't here. Hasn't been here in a while. In fact, she's following up on some sensitive information. I'm not sure I should disclose any more than that. It's not something I can just blurt out. I hear you. Not my problem. Sorry, but I can't. The safety of my pilots has to come before anything else. I can't help you. The same thing we do everywhere else. Fill in the gaps for the UC Navy. Help keep the settled systems peaceful and safe. Sometimes it's a little bit of a challenge all the way out here, but we try our best. I wouldn't mind a little more support from New Atlantis, but I know things are tough all over.
That's exactly your problem. You don't think. If you weren't such a lousy reporter, you wouldn't be stuck all the way out here.
I mean, I guess maybe that's true, but if so...
Another day, another shift.
Keep your ass, don't jump.
All right. Go along. Get a drink.
Whatever.
I'm on with you. It would seem more prudent that the UC simply shut down this entire station, rather than allow it to endure in this state.
Orville over there. The Vanguard pilots. And me? You know, that's a good question. I do stuff for Orville sometimes. Odd job.
I appreciate your concern, but I have an obligation to...
Gotta love bureaucracy, right?
I'm sure they do know that.
Yep. See ya.
Just saying, maybe use a little
You
more
ever hear that one
discretion.
about the orphan and the platypus? Funny stuff. Can't.
Keep your nose ever running to spacers. Scumbags and scavengers. They're like vultures, picking away the leftovers of the colony.
I should be grateful that things are so quiet here. But it just makes me unpleasant.
Time was this place would be full of pilots, soldiers, and well-to-do types. And look at it now. Hey there. Ain't seen you before. What brings you to the den? Ah, man with a purpose. Good, I like that. Don't worry, I won't ask questions. I know well as anyone that secrets ought to stay secret. Well, you're welcome here, so long as I don't hear you disrespecting the United Colonies military. You got a problem with our history or our heroes? And you can find somewhere else to get yourself a drink. Clear? That's so. Vanguard pilot. A pretty good one from what I hear. Got a real attitude, though. You could always ask the other Vanguard pilots, or since you're already here, I do happen to offer services in exchange for payment. One of those services can be information. You get what I'm saying here? Then I will tell you that I happen to overhear she's out in the Groombridge system, and from what I hear, Reina ain't happy about it. And our little transaction here is concluded. Pleasure doing business. Long live the UC.
Unidentified ship. You are not authorized to be here. State your business. Who the hell are you? And what are you doing here? I don't know you, and we don't have anything to talk about. You are interfering with an official Vanguard operation, so I'm going to need you to vacate this orbit immediately. Shit! I've got multiple ships inbound. Too late to run. Sure hope you're prepared for a fight. After the fact? With nothing in between? You'll have to forgive me if I find that hard to believe. Suspicious, even. Look, my grav drive is fried. I need time to repair, if I can even manage it. You didn't take the opportunity to blow me up. So either that's not your goal, or you're playing some long game. You want to explain yourself? I can't stop you from coming over here. But I'm gonna be armed, and it's gonna be aimed at her head. Just so we're all clear.
Possibly show your face.
I am glad to see that you are safe, Jada. I am sorry if this is difficult for you.
Difficult? Are you serious right now? You set us up, killed my friends, and then a decade later you show up like nothing happened? Have you lost your mind?
Set you up? I was not behind that. It was zealots, you know that. We were all attacked.
Don't bullshit me. Not now. And who the hell are you? Her backup dancer? I was too a ways back. You can see how that's worked out for me. What are you doing here with her? You don't look like Varun to me. Yeah. Difference is, though, I haven't been working with them. She has.
I would never!
You know, for a while I told myself it was a coincidence that you disappeared once the shooting started. That you were long gone when the dust settled. Told myself, no, it couldn't possibly be her. Not after all those years we spent working together. We're friends. So I went after the zealots. And then I found out the truth. Your damned High Council. They knew. Told the zealots where to find us.
That's not true. That cannot be true.
Oh, it is.
How? How do you know this? If you have proof, I need to see it right now.
You don't get to demand anything of me, Andreja. I know what I've seen! I don't have... It doesn't work like that. I've put things together over the years. Slates, communications, interrogations.
A name, Jada. Give me a name. You must have heard one by now.
Tomasar Kadik. That's the bastard from the High Council who's been helping the Zealots.
Did you hear this from Aaron?
Aaron? What? No, I haven't talked to him in a year. What do you know about it?
Jada, I swear on the Serpent himself, I would never betray you. I need time to make this right. Can we go somewhere and talk?
I am not giving up on this. I've tracked them this far, and I'm going to see this through. You want your proof? Well, they have it.
You think you've won, do you?
That's him! That's the bastard responsible for the ambush! If you're not lying to me, then you better help me take him down. Otherwise, I'll just have to destroy you both! Get back to your ship!
I smile today in the knowledge that the Great Serpent has truly blessed my ship and my crew. Why else would he have delivered unto me the dregs of our purge years ago? The awful that escaped our righteous justice.
Pathetic crying council who betrayed the charge laid upon them by the Great Serpent. Gave you over to us to atone.
Now, the serpent sets my mind at ease, and in his name, I will cleanse your filth from this universe.
I do not understand. It cannot be possible that the High Council would betray us like that. He must have been lying. Zealots have interpreted the teachings of Jinan Varun in the most hostile way possible, and are convinced they are the only true followers of the Great Serpent. They have always been certain in their beliefs and actions. Does not make them correct. Something about this does not feel right. This message. I know where we need. I must explain. It is not just about rules. When we are assigned a mission, we are taken to a point outside of House Varun's domain. We do not jump ourselves. We are never given the coordinates for Varun Kai, our homeworld. We only select. It has been deemed necessary for the protection of House Varun. And for generations, it has worked. Who am I to question it? But there is something I can do. I cannot travel to my home, but I can reach out another way. But it means putting you in danger in a way you have not been before. I cannot say for certain what will happen. Was there more? Why have you gone quiet? Thank you. That means a great deal. There is an old derelict star station where I may get answers. I know that seems vague. It will become clear when we arrive. Any adventure you can fly away from. Is that... I will say, there is danger for you here, likely for us both. I need you to trust me. These stations were built by the United Colonies during the Serpent's Crusade. They were abandoned when peace was brokered. They are an excellent place to hide in plain sight. Before we go any further, I cannot stress this enough. Keep your weapons at your side. Do not make any sudden moves. do nothing to appear hostile. Then I hope for your sake your judgment is sound. Please give me a moment. I am not the one who needs to explain himself, Commissar.
I am surprised by your tone. What has gotten into you? This is very unlike you. Almost insubordinate.
I know what you have done. The messages you sent.
You are not making any sense. Of course I send you messages. That is how this works. That is how it has always worked.
Not to me! To the Zealots! To the fanatics who murdered my friends, who tried to murder me!
You must be mistaken, or perhaps confused. Nothing like that has ever happened.
Enough! I have the transcripts, Commissar. You did this. You told them where to find us.
Now, let's just take a moment. No one wants to make accusations they might regret. You are from that Constellation group. I've heard all about you. You have turned her against me, filled her head with lies. This will not be allowed to stand. You know nothing of it!
I said enough! This is between you and me.
This has gone far enough. Talk some sense into her at once. Neither of you would dare lift a finger against me. Against House Varun. No. If you let Andreja hurt me, I am her only link to the High Council. To House Varun. Without me, she can never return home. You must make her listen to reason.
He is responsible. He deserves to die.
Did you not hear me? You do this, you lose everything!
I heard you. I know what it costs me. But he deserves it. Does he not? I do not know. Maybe. Maybe if the High Council sees what he has done. He gave my friends to the Zealots. Might as well have killed them himself. How does that not warrant justice? The only thing keeping him alive right now is... I know that if I do this, I lose my home. Probably forever. I do not know what to do. Have I lost your interest? Awaiting the Great Serpent's return teaches patience. Seems it is much needed. Are we still conversing, or are we done? Was there more? Why have you gone quiet? Have I lost your interest? Awaiting the Great Serpent's return teaches patience. Seems it is much needed. Are we still conversing, or are we done? Was there more? Why have you gone quiet? Have I lost your interest? Awaiting the Great Serpent's return teaches patience. Seems it is much needed. Are we still conversing, or are we done? Was there more? Why have you gone quiet? Have I lost your interest? Awaiting the Great Serpent's return teaches patience. Seems it is much needed. Are we still conversing, or are we done? Was there more? have you gone quiet? Have I lost your interest? Awaiting the Great Serpent's return teaches patience. Seems it is much needed. Yes. Yes.
You betrayed me, Tommy Sawyer. When you see the Great Serpent, be sure and tell him who sent you.
Best not to leave anything useful behind. That felt good. I know, and I am not sure what that means for me in the future. I know in my heart the Great Serpent will see that I have done what is right, no matter what House Varun may say. And whatever comes next, I know that I can count on you to face it with me. We should leave this place. Can we return to the lodge?
Captain, it is pleasant to see you.
I may not quite enjoy New Atlantis, but this... this is much better.
Any day you make it through is a victory in my book.
Gave up my room and... Sorry. Haven't...
Talk to me.
You are a welcome diversion. What do you need? Thank you for coming back here with me. I fear that after all that has happened, I am unsure of my place in House Baroon. This room may now be the only place I have left to call home. Yes. I know that I am not completely alone. And that offers some comfort, but it is more complicated than that. I have killed the man who was the only connection to my people. I have no way to reach House Baroon now. What if I am cut off from them forever? What if I am branded a traitor? I do not deny that. But in the moment I was so consumed by rage. The consequences are only just now becoming clear to me. I do not know how to live without some connection to House Baroon. The Great Serpent has always been a guiding force in my life. The force that drives all that I do. What if I have lost that? I am unsure it is that simple. But you are right. I do have people here who care about me. Chief among them, it seems, is you. You have been by my side through all of this, the most turbulent time in my life. And you have supported me, faithfully. I have never been able to count on any single person the way I have with you. If I am repeating myself, you will have to forgive me. I cannot overstate what it means to me. Well, that is... I am sorry. I need a moment. I admit this is a surprise. I did not quite realize you felt this way about me. But if you mean it, my feelings are not so different from yours. We must be clear on one thing from the very beginning. I do not share. If you are mine, then you are mine alone. No one else will come between us. If that is not a commitment you are willing to make, I understand, but I will not compromise. Then truly nothing can stop us. We will be a force to be reckoned with. You have brought a joy to my life that I could not have imagined, and could never have expected. With you at my side, love, I look forward to everything that comes next. I have been thinking about us as a couple? I am not sure of the terminology. Our relationship, let us say. It is, and I am thankful for you every day. You and I, we come from such different backgrounds. I cannot really know all that you have been through, and you are not House Varun. I am not suggesting otherwise. This does not work if I am not honest, if I will not speak plainly what is on my mind. As much as I love you, and I do, I cannot help but wonder what the future holds for us, given all that I know to be true. No, that is not my concern. I trust that you will stay with me. When the Great Serpent returns, I know I will be by his side as one of the promised. But you are not like me. You are not House Varun. Your fate, as much as it pains me, is sealed. I have tried to not worry myself over it, but I cannot stop thinking about it. What future can we have if that is the inevitable end? You understand, this is different. It is not what might happen, but what will happen. I have never expected you to share my beliefs. You cannot possibly. And I will not fault you for that. I do want to be with you, but there are moments I find myself grieving for you already, knowing that you will be lost. How can I possibly move past this? It would be foolish to do anything else, I suppose. You are so good at putting things into perspective. I just hate to think of anything coming between us, whether now or in the future. But you are right. I need to focus on what is in front of me now. Not something I have no control over. Thank you for talking me through this. It only serves to remind me how much you mean to me. How deeply I care about you. Really? You continue to surprise and amaze me. I am at a loss for words. Of course, yes. Yes, I want that too. My culture deals with this so differently than I have seen in the rest of the settled systems. I need some time to consider what would be an appropriate, equivalent gesture. But do not mistake that for hesitation. You are the best thing that has ever happened to me, and I will not let you go for a moment. Ah, a face I never mind seeing. What can I... I know that tone. Very well. What is it? Thank you, dearest. You are... May the serpent guard you.
Never regretted coming up. The eye's still looking. Check later.
So does Vasco belong to